7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap.
There are times when we must all endure adjustments to the Constitution in the name of security.
I am untethered and my rage knows no bounds!
Hello.
Man, that intro's longer than usual.
It gets longer every time. One of these days, I'm just going to do an intro. It's just going to be all the clips I have over here.
And then the stream just ends.
And then the stream's just over at that point. Just every clip, and then just that's it. And that's all she wrote. I'm just going to end it there. Oh, what's up, Chitty Chat? How is everyone doing today? I need to... Hold on a second. I got to get my stool over here. I'm going to put my feet up. I've already been sitting here all fucking day. Not all day. Well, yeah, actually, pretty much all fucking day I've been sitting here. I just feel like kicking back and putting my feet up for this chat. Oh, that feels good. There we go. Oh, yeah. Practical Bacon says, all hail the blood memory. Ah, the blood memory. I wish I could find that fucking chat. I really do. I really thought I had saved it on one of my external hard drives. And I've tried looking for it. And I can't find it. And I may still have it somewhere. I don't know what name I might have saved it under. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got 2 external hard drives. And one of them was... it's nothing but video. So back in what was it, 2018, 2019, whatever, whenever all that adpocalypse shit started, and I had to pull a whole bunch of fucking videos off my channel, for, because I had already gotten 2 strikes. Actually, I had gotten 3 strikes on the channel, but I had one of them reversed. Luckily, because at that time, 3 strikes, boom, your channel's gone. It may still be like that. I don't know.
I think it is. It is still 3 strikes until one of them wears off.
Yeah, I had 2 strikes, and I was in the middle of fighting one that I knew was bullshit. And while that one was getting taken care of, I got a 3rd strike at the same time. They did reverse the decision on the second one, so I went immediately from 2 strikes to 3 strikes, back down to 2 strikes. And that's when I lost access to my channel for 3 months, which is how my second channel actually got started. It just started up as a backup NEA channel. And now it's all geek shit. But yeah, I've got tons of videos, and there was a handful of live chats that I downloaded. Like just a couple of them. And that was one that I know I had downloaded it. I know I fucking did. But I can't find it. I can't find it on either one of my my external hard drives.
Does
it drives me crazy because I wanna go through, I want to put it in my video editor and like bleep out the shit where the fucking retarded fucking alt-right fucksticks said shit that would get me in trouble on YouTube, and just bleep it out and then re-upload it, because it was incredibly fucking entertaining, dude. Like, that was a great chat. Like, I enjoyed it. I don't know how many people, like, I don't know, who knows, maybe now people would watch it and be like, this is stupid, but I fucking, it was, I don't know, something about, because that was the whole point of that whole chat was, you know, because I remember it started out, it was 2017, and the whole idea of alt-right started becoming mainstream on the right. Right? They started using this term. I'll explain it to anybody that doesn't remember what the fuck was going on with this. Charlie, I know you remember, so you can just ignore me. But yeah, it's fine. And like, it was so stupid to me at that time because it was so fucking easy. So easy, just like it would be today, because of, you know, the wonders of Google, to fucking just Google who started the alt-right movement, and it was fucking, what's his name, Richard Spencer, that rebranded white nationalism and white nationalists as alt-righters. And I was like, I remember making videos on this, like, hey, why are all you Trump supporters fucking calling yourself alt-right? Are you racists? Like, you know, this is a bad look for people on the right and people who voted for Trump if every fucking right winger starts calling themselves alt-right. Like it like you run around here talking about how you don't want to be fucking called racist because you're not racist, but you call yourself alt-right, which is just a rebranding of a bunch of fucking racists. And I remember me and Yankee having God knows how many fucking conversations on live chats about this, and I couldn't wrap my head around it. It was so fucking stupid. It was like the dumbest thing that the right could do at that point. You know what I mean? Because everybody knew, including everybody on the left, that alt-right was just a rebranded term for white nationalism. You know what I mean? Like, everybody fucking knew it, except for apparently, you know, a bunch of dumb motherfuckers on the right who, for some stupid fucking reason, had never done any research into it and heard somebody say the word alt-right at some point on the internet and was like, yeah, that's me, you know. And so it's like, yeah, you fucking come in and
I'll take the case.
There you go. You come in and you fucking like start saying, hey, if you're really not racist, come prove you're not fucking racist. And then what do? You go on a 2-hour show and just prove you're a fucking raging racist. It's fucking unbelievable.
What did I do?
A lot. What's up, bitch?
What up, faggot?
Fuck stick motherfucker.
You watch my video I posted the other day?
No.
What? Why you never watch my shit? You fucking hate me. I hate you too.
Fuck you. You watch my video. Don't play.
You're right. I'm honestly, I'm busy. I'm a busy boy. No, it was my buddy got a fucking CBR 1000 Fireblade.
Man, I know what a CBR 1000 is. Fireblade, is that just like...
That's like
Special
Kawasaki
edition?
Ninja. That's just the you know, the name of the bike is a Fireblade. It's like a fucking 170 horsepower inline 4 beast.
Nice.
Mine makes like 105. So we went on a ride, you know, and like obviously I'm the slowest fucking bike on the ride, and they kept blowing by me and doing stuff, and yeah, it's a good video. You should watch it. It's fun.
I will look for it. But you know what the problem is though? Is that I do most of my YouTube watching on my Geek Fusion channel, to which I don't think I'm subscribed to you on that channel.
Bro, I mean, you know.
So I think that's why I don't see your shit when you post it. Because, like, if I was logged in under the NEA one, I would see it. But I don't.
You know, it's pretty easy to solve that issue.
It's really just a button click away.
I feel like it probably is.
I mean, like, anyone could do it, really. If you wanted to, like, I don't know, go check out motorcycle content on E-Honda 42,000's channel.
Dude,
It seems like something that we need to form a subcommittee and then do a little discussion about this.
I vote we have a meeting next week to discuss when we're going to have the meeting.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, first we have to set up a committee to see if we can, you know, set that up in the first place, really. So we should have the meeting about the committee first.
But once we should set a meeting, who can attend this next meeting?
Yeah, we want to set.
Complicated being in Congress.
Yeah, there's lots of restrictions on this shit. So
what the fuck, dude? What's going on, man? What are we talking about tonight?
I don't know.
There's only like a million things going on in the world right now.
Well, other than we might be going to war with Iran, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that could be one of them. Or we have here. Let me go through a short list. We've got Iran. We've got UFO disclosure pending. Right, that's something they're talking about.
I will see. I'm very interested in that one. If it actually does happen.
Certainly have quite a bit of Epstein files things that could be brought up and talked about. A myriad, really, of Epstein files topics. What else? Oh, you've got the Supreme Court striking down Trump's tariffs and how that's going to affect things, because we all know that Trump was using tariffs as a means to negotiate with other countries to get deals done, and now they just fucking took away everything that he did, And I'm not saying that they're right or wrong, but that's where we're at with it, so we could talk about that. We have more gun rights things going on in Colorado that are fucking crazy. So
Virginia,
I heard something. There's like a new Senate bill or some shit, right? Or am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of a completely different fucking state. There was some new Senate bill that I saw some video clip on. I don't remember.
Well, we got shit going on in Virginia too, so.
Well, I mean, I could pull it up if you want, real quick. Here, let me look it up. Anti-gun bill. I mean, basically, part of it is, anyway, they're expanding red flag laws. So previously it had to be someone who was in your direct orbit, like a family member or a friend, or like a doctor, like someone like a psychologist could do it. But now they're expanding it to police officers can do it, and like nurses. So like if you go to the fucking doctor and you say something to the nurse and the doctor can do it now too. They're doing it where your school teacher can do it. So your kid can go to school and then say something wrong in class, get called to the principal's office without your knowledge, without anything going on that you said. Your child can out you because they put pressure on him, because they would do that. And then they know that you have guns, and so now they can red flag you because your kid said something. So that's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have a friend of mine that talks to his kids. And like, remember, Daddy don't have any of this stuff. It's a mess.
Senate Bill 1144 targets 3D printed ghost guns and printers and sharing information. Senate Bill 43 regulates firearm barrels. So barrels are sold in Colorado, bought and sold, have to be licensed. They have to go through an FFL. They need to be serialized. And if you don't do that, there's fines and jail time. Okay, that's the extreme risk protection order I just talked about. That's Bill SB 26-004. We also have HB 26-1126 imposes additional requirements on firearms dealers, including state permits for transfers, security measures, and reporting of lost stolen guns. So yeah, we've got 4 new bills coming in Colorado, which are all going to pass because we are a Democrat supermajority. And basically, oh yeah, like the biggest fucking company in Colorado left Colorado. Everyone loves Palantir, right? You guys know what Palantir is, yeah?
No.
What is that?
Palantir is the military, basically fucking intelligence suite. I don't know what you call it, like, group of programs that work together to give you intelligence on people. So while you're driving down the road, you see somebody, the computer recognizes them through facial recognition and other stuff, pulls up information that they have from databases, displays it on your monitor for you as you're driving by a person, right? And they've been using this in different cities. They've been using Palantir with their police officers now.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah. Well, it was the biggest company in Colorado, worth like $150 billion or something, and they left and went to Florida because of fucking retarded Colorado policies. Dude, Colorado's going to shit, bro.
I feel like that writing's been on the wall for that for a while.
Well, fair enough.
Well, you talked about that before. When I first started talking back in whatever fuck was 2018 or whatever, you know, about moving north. Like the only reason that I didn't pick Colorado because I had already lived there and loved it was because of the laws. That was the only reason Colorado was not on the list of places to move.
I mean, the
Other
state
than
is
that, I would
fantastic. The
love
weather, the roads, the fucking mountains.
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
so much good stuff in Colorado.
Love Colorado. Colorado's fucking gorgeous. Great place.
And they're just fucking dicking it up, bro. They're small dicking the entire state.
Uh-huh.
Stop small dicking me, bro.
Yeah, stop small dicking him. He wants that big dick.
Yeah, I want the big dick, bro.
Not this small dick.
Slap
little
that big dick on the table.
dick. Just fucking whip it out, motherfucker.
Who did that? That's great.
That was
Okay, so what's going on in your state? You got fucking.
Not me.
I feel like it was you. You got fucking. You got trannies shooting people up and fucking crazy stuff going on, and you got black people running white families over.
Where?
You got black people running white families over. You don't know about this?
Oh no, I don't know nothing about that.
Bro, there was a guy in Michigan, a black dude, who's like, oh, there's a white family there. Let me target them, run them over, killing their 3-year-old daughter, right? Gets out of the car, shotguns the mom and the dad. Some lady comes by and she's like, sees what's happening and tries to help them. Beats the lady until she is having like internal brain bleeding. She's still in a fucking coma from being beaten with the shotgun. And he targeted them because they're white.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have not heard of this at all.
Brother.
Yeah, I have not heard of this at all. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying I haven't heard of it. So
Alexander Lamar Banks Jr. was arrested in Michigan after reportedly run down a white family with his car, killing the couple's 3-year-old daughter. Court documents of the incident describe how Banks then got out of his car with a shotgun and shot both parents, then brutally assaulted a 72-year-old woman who showed up on the scene. The mother and father are currently in the hospital in stable condition. The 72-year-old woman is currently in critical condition. Why isn't there national news about it?
and where and what city did you say this was?
I'd have
Did
to
it say?
look that up. It doesn't say that in this article. It just says Michigan.
Eaton County,
Eaton County.
near Green Meadows and Farmstead, which is 90 miles northwest of Detroit.
I mean, that's 90 miles northwest of Detroit is probably about 20 miles, 30 miles northwest of Flint. So there's not much up there. But no, I had not heard about that. Now, that being said, does that surprise me? No.
Bay City, Saginaw, that kind of area, apparently.
Yeah.
You're not
Which
far
is
from
just-
Saginaw.
Which
Well-
is apparently just cold.
Depends on what you consider far. I mean, it would take me an hour to get there.
That's that's not that far.
Yeah.
Or did you hear about that 13-year-old in fucking Daytona Beach? White kid got his throat slashed by a black guy for no reason other than he's a white kid.
All that.
Yeah.
What's going on, dude?
What's going on is there are people who are doing everything they can to make sure that the masses are fighting with each other so we don't pay attention to them. That's what the fuck's going on. And so there's all this bullshit out there, all this propaganda trying to convince one group or another that everybody fucking hates them. We know exactly what the fucking's going on. It's the same reason why fucking all these trans people are shooting people or going to churches, because everybody's fucking running around. Every goddamn TV show, every fucking news show, every fucking movie you watch talks about the fucking evil white people on the fucking right, or just, evil white people in general.
Well, they're starting to attack like Christians, period, now, like that. All Christians are Christian nationalists. They're all racist.
Yeah. That's what the fuck's happening, is they fucking spent years fucking sitting there saying that all this shit is, everything is white people's fault or Christians' fault. Yeah. And so when you do that, eventually what you get is psychos who, maybe normally would have just went and fucking got themselves shot up in a fucking, I don't know what,
Well, they
some other crime. Going, you know what? I'm going to go shoot white people today, or I'm going to go shoot up a church today because all I'm hearing is fucking that's who's causing all the fucking problem.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, they tend to accuse the Christian religion of doing what other religions are doing.
Yep.
And don't ever say anything bad about those religions.
No, we can't talk about the Muslims.
It's funny that this year more people have been shot. Actually, I think this year and last year combined, more people have been shot by trannies than by ICE.
Yep. According to the media, they don't know the motives of the trannies of shooting people. How do you know it's not a tranny? That was a woman with a beard and. Well, not to mention one of the last training shootings had a freaking SS tattoo of skull on his arm.
Yep, they're really getting the creme de la creme in the fucking trans community.
They tend to blur that out when they talk about her.
February 12th, 2 illegal aliens from Mexico broke into a North Carolina home where they beat, sodomized, and raped the dude in the house. They ripped off his fingernails, right? Holy shit, bro. That's another one you won't hear about in the media, because that just fucking happened. 2 dudes from Mexico broke into a house in North Carolina, fucking sneakily fucking stayed there for a while they sodomized and ripped the fingernails off of the fucking dad or whatever. I don't know if the rest of the family was there. I think it was just him.
And does this surprise you?
I mean, it's the thing that is annoying, the thing that sucks, the thing that really is driving this divide is how the media treats things differently depending on how, Nicole Good gets shot by ICE agents in a semi kind of questionable way, and I'm not saying the ICE agent even did anything wrong. She tried to run him over. Try to run over a cop, what's going to happen? You teach your kids what to do when they get pulled over, when they get their license, right?
Yep.
I just went through this, both of my kids, right? What do you do if you get pulled over? Yes, sir, no, sir. Hands on the wheel. License plate, driver's license in your hand, everything you need in your hand. Roll your window all the way down. When they ask for your information, you give it to them. You don't argue. They give you a ticket. You fight it in court. If it's unjust, if it's something bullshit, if it's something wrong that the cop did, we'll get a lawyer and we'll fight it in court. You don't fight the cop on the fucking side of the road. That's not how that works. You lose if you do that.
Yes. Now, I think it would be hilarious to see that when it goes to court, the cop pulled that girl over for using her phone in her right hand.
I saw that one. Yeah, I was just thinking about it.
She has no right hand.
Yeah, she started recording that too. She's like, and so just to be clear, you did say when you pulled up that you saw me with my phone in my right hand, right?
And that's why I'm getting a ticket.
She's like, okay, just making sure.
Like, how do you keep writing the ticket when you see the girl has one hand? It's like,
And yet we have like the news reporting is like, oh well, they're not even officers and they don't have the right to detain you. And if they're in an investigation, you can get in their way and you can park your car in the middle of the road and you can blow your horn all you want because that's freedom of speech. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're protesting, that means you can be violent because that's what a protest is you get in people's faces and you break shit. That's what a protest is now. You don't like protesting, you don't like America. It's like, oh, violence is protesting?
Yep.
Got it. Oh, the federal officers aren't actually officers? Got it. Oh, you can resist arrest because they're not an officer? Got it. Like, all of this shit is just like completely fucking, and people believe it.
oh yeah. It's like our Democrats, our base are some of the smartest people out there. Our base are also too stupid to know how to get an ID to vote. We are the party of science, but we don't know how to get an ID.
You gotta love it. Well, I saw that meme floating around. The Democrats have finally finally know what a woman is. It's someone who's too stupid to get an ID. Yep.
That's not to mention, most of the states out there right now are doing the real ID stuff. It's all you need now.
Yep.
Because you got to have either a birth certificate or a passport to get the real ID.
I don't know why we don't go to just having one ID that has everything.
Well, that's kind of what the real ID was supposed to
What
be.
the real ID basically is.
Like just your driver's license and or like a state issued ID is like your driver's, your passport, if you have it. If your hunting licenses, your whatever.
Yeah, when I moved to Michigan, I got one of those. And so now I can, if I want to go to Canada or, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I can do all that.
Why would you want to go to Canada?
I don't know. Because it's here and I've never been.
I guess all you got to do is drive through Detroit and you're in Canada.
Yeah, it's like fucking 45 minutes from my house if I really...
You should
probably go to Canada. Check out Canada.
The thing that sucks about Canada is like trying to figure out how much gas you put in your car. It's like they use liters.
You should take a shit in Canada somewhere and just leave it.
Oh, I will.
Well, one thing to note too, if you go to Canada, make sure you have international roaming because
even though it's only 50 miles away,
exactly, it's stupid.
Yeah,
also, if you go to Canada, remember they have back milk.
I don't know. I'm just kind of curious, just because like it's another country, so I kind of just want to go for like take my wife on just like a fucking just like a day trip, So, but we'll see. We'll see what the fuck happens. I don't know if I'll ever actually go. I've fucking been here a year and we haven't gone yet, so.
Well, you live in a winter wonderland, bro. Basically, like, how cold has it been there? It's been like nothing but cold.
Oh yeah, the last few days have actually warmed up into like the upper 30s and lower 40s, but basically from right after Thanksgiving, since then it's mostly been in the like 20 degrees or below. I mean, it's got as low. It got the coldest it's gotten so far was I think -14. and it's been like it's stayed like consistently cold, like for the last 3 fucking months. Which, by the way, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. Like that's part of why I fucking moved here.
Yeah, well, you came from the devil's butthole.
Yeah.
I think you were probably sick of the fucking heat, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely. So,
has your family adjusted to the cold? Like, do any of them care?
Yeah. No, they're good. What's funny is we're bitching way less about the cold than people that fucking live here. Everybody that lives here is like, I'm fucking tired of it. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna fucking enjoy it while it lasts. Like, I'm gonna enjoy every fucking minute of the cold. I like not sweating, dude. It's fucking great.
Yeah, I just don't like digging my car out and then like sliding around on the road when you got to drive places and stubbing my toe and it hurting extra and
And the driving around,
to the south.
I've gotten used to. I have, in the last year, I have driven in so much fucking snow and ice on roads that you fucking can't see. I still got to go to work every fucking day at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning, and can't see shit, and there's no fucking lights on the fucking highway, and you're just like, I hope I'm still on the road because all I see is white. So, yeah, I've done that a lot.
Snow is racist.
Yep. So fucking racist.
It's
the real danger is
white
the black
supremacist
ice.
snow. That black ice was just minding its own business.
Wasn't doing nothing wrong.
That black ice.
All the damn black ice out there, man.
Yeah, it's the black guys. I know. Those damn black guys.
Peter, where'd you get crack? Blacks? What? Yeah, some white guy was selling it behind Black's Hardware.
There's like ice that goes after people, and then there's black ice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should just be like Israel, where we fucking go shopping with AR-15s on our backs.
I would not be opposed to that at all.
Like if everyone has one, bro, then it's like no one has one.
Yeah. I'm 100% down. Make it happen. Let's see. Brian Knight says Pennsylvania is pushing real ID. Probably going to have to get one next time I renew. I mean, I just got one because, I had to come to Michigan and get a fucking license. They were like, do you want the real ID version? And I was like, what's the difference? They're like, it's basically like a passport, so you can go to Canada or wherever with it without having to fucking
plus
anything extra. And I was like, sure, why not? Because it was like $5 extra.
Mm-hmm.
Well, plus, you got to pay a penalty when you fly now if you don't have one.
I thought they just didn't let you at all.
You can pay a $45 penalty.
Huh.
So
they made it out. Oh, they made it out like you couldn't fly at all if you didn't have a real ID.
Yeah, that's
come to find out, it's just a $45 penalty.
I mean, well, look, that pays for it, itself. The $5 fee.
$5 extra, and it's not like it's actually hard to get your birth certificate or passport.
No, and I actually, when I got my driver's license, I actually didn't get my driver's license until I was 17. But when I went and did it, I got the real ID, or we call it Star ID, when they happened. It was the first it was being rolled out.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to bring anything else. I already had to bring my birth certificate and bills or whatever, because it was the first time I was getting a license.
Dude, in Colorado, you get your license on a card, but you can also have it on your phone.
I already had a passport, so it was easy to go to Real ID when I renewed here. Last time I renewed, because we went on did like a family cruise thing, and so everybody had their passport. So before my passport expired, I just got a Real ID. No, don't have to worry about it.
I mean, bro, like the way things are going, we're all going to be part of the New World Order, whether we want to or not. Like they're too deep on shit. I was thinking about this, man. Like the whole Epstein list. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we caught him. We know who's involved, and yeah, we know some of the people who were involved now. But the thing is, Epstein was a cog. He was one wheel of many wheels in a engine that does things. Like he wasn't the most important person. And he wasn't the only person who does what he does. There are other people who do exactly what he does who we don't know about. There are other islands, perhaps, or ranches, or apartments in New York City or Washington, D.C., or pizza places where people go, or whatever the fucking... I don't know what they are, and neither do you, and no one does, and that's the point.
Yep.
So, Trump... I was kind of thinking about this. They said they were done releasing the Epstein files. Right?
I haven't even looked through that new batch. Have you?
Yeah, a little bit. There's some crazy shit in there. Anyway, they said that they were done, but they still have like 3 million documents or something like that they haven't released. And so they stopped Trump on the whole fucking tariff thing, and now they're talking about releasing a whole bunch of other documents. And there was a complaint from Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyer saying that releasing these other files would be unconstitutional. There are all these people who were squealing and squirming and freaking out about it. There are rumors of these files, this next batch, if they do get released, is going to have some inflammatory stuff about some very, very, very specific, powerful people that will end up like basically crashing the economy.
Good.
Like these people fucking get outed, they're gonna fucking pull their money out, they're gonna do things, and the economy goes poof.
Yeah, and if that, if the economy and the system crashes because we find out a bunch of people are pedophiles, then I guess the economy and the system need to fucking crash.
I accept those terms.
Yep.
I mean, if that's honestly where it is.
As long as we get to, if the system crashes, that means the rules go out the window, which means we get mob justice.
Well, I mean, it means a lot of things, actually, but
yeah,
fuck, dude.
I'm fucking okay with it.
It's better than like continuing to live in a system that's run by them. You know, like, oh, like things are working and that's good. Oh, the economy is going along and that's good. But who is in control? Oh, the pedophiles still. Oh, this like satanic globalist fucking like Illuminati ring of people that it turns out is actually true and has been there the whole fucking time are in control of everything, turns out.
Here's what I'll say. If say like the economy crashes and things go bad and like all these people, I will say we're at a pretty good point for that to happen. It's not like we've been besieged for 500 years and like if something takes us out, our entire society is gone. I feel like we can bounce back.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, we've got millions and millions and millions of people who are living in this country who don't give a shit about this country, who would eat their neighbors because they're, you know, they just got here and they don't care. And they come from a country where like people eat each other. So they're used to it.
Who's eating each other?
Not literally, but you know what I mean? Like,
okay, for a split second, I was like, who's coming over from like the remote tribes of New Guinea?
Well, there's a bunch of people in North Africa, actually, like Liberia. What was the guy's name? General Buck Naked. You know about the story? He was in New York City or something, and no, I forget where he was at, but he was like eating food from a vendor and was like, "You're serving human. I can tell. I've had it before. This is human meat." And then they tested, and sure enough, they were serving fucking human meat. But the only way that he knew is because he was a cannibal.
Lovely.
You're a villain, but not a monster.
Well, okay, so this guy was like he was a cannibal fucking general during the like bloodiest fucking civil war in Liberia's history, right? Like basically he commanded men who killed hundreds of thousands of people and ate them. They ate a whole bunch of people. And then he found God, turned to Christianity after like the war was over, turned to Christianity, and like the government like forgave him of everything. And he was like some preacher in the city, I guess. And then he busted people for serving human meat.
Yeah, Brian brought up the whole jerky thing. Have you heard about this? Because that's some stuff that I was watching some news stories on. The whole Epstein jerky fucking, like if you go through the fucking files and search,
that jerky thing. Yeah. I saw that.
Like really fucking weird.
If you go to jmail.world.
Yeah, that's the one we went to on the show last week. But you weren't here. So, because you don't love us anymore.
I had to work.
Fuck you.
I got kids to feed.
Fuck you and your job. No.
Anyway, if you look up jerky in Jmail,
yeah,
they don't talk about like eating babies, but there's a lot of weird stuff going on when they're talking about jerky that makes it seem like they're not fucking talking about jerky.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we keep the jerky in the freezer downstairs, and he's like, oh, I think Jeffrey's going to go back to eating regular food. He's been on a jerky diet.
Can you walk the jerky over to me?
Yeah, weird shit, man.
We're gonna have a jerky preparing class. We're gonna have this guy flown in from this restaurant called Cannibal, who's going to teach us how to make jerky.
Yeah,
he's got a really good recipe for jerky. Yeah, it's some weird shit, bro. I don't know what it is. People are saying that it's children.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it seems fucking weird, dude. It seems fucking weird. Whatever the fuck it is, it's weird.
You know, people. I've kind of learned here in the last couple of months a little bit about biblical history, and like people make comparisons of abortion to like the worshiping idols in the olden days,
Baal,
like Moloch. Yep. I didn't know we meant it literally.
Well, I mean, you've seen the Church of Satan in California holding rituals outside of Planned Parenthood facilities, praising Satan that children are dying inside, and using the death of the children the unborn children being like killed as sacrifices for their sacrament. Like, how much of that do you think is going on in this country? You know, Satanism is one of the oldest religions in the United States. It's been around since basically the fucking founding because we had freedom of religion, so a bunch of Satanists moved here back then. Like, ooh, freedom of religion. We can go there. We won't be persecuted. Look it up. How many Satanists live in California today? I think it's like 150,000 or something last time I looked.
Would not surprise me in the fucking least. Which I think that's the most disturbing thing to me, is that none of this fucking surprises me. That's pretty fucked up when you're just not caught off guard by any of this bullshit. You're just like, nah, well, yeah, I believe it. No, you shouldn't believe that. That should be just goddamn downright fucking shocking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So the Satanic Temple claims over 700,000 members within the United States. So you got almost 1 million people. That's crazy.
It should be crazier, but yet here we are.
You know what else is crazy? How long have I been talking about this shit, bro?
Oh, dude, for fucking ever, dude. For fucking ever.
one thing that the Epstein files have done is just made me feel like, I don't know. There were times where I'm like, am I right? Am I right about things? I don't know. I feel like I'm right, but I don't, there's no proof that I'm right. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like I'm right. So I'm going to just continue to feel like I'm right. I'm going to continue to say the things that I'm saying and thinking the things that, and I'm just vindicated. I'm just so fucking vindicated these days of like so many. I mean, the next thing that needs to come out is 9/11 stuff. If the 9/11 stuff comes out after the UFO stuff comes out, which is the other two things that I talk about all the fucking time, then I'm just going to retire, bro. Like, you guys just need to buy my book that I'm going to write and tell everybody about me. Tell my children.
It's called I Was
About my
Right.
deeds.
Is that the name of your book? I Was Right.
It's called Fuck You. I Was Right.
Brian Knight says, all our conspiracies are in fact true. Yeah.
No, not all of them.
There's that meme that goes around, and it's been going around for a couple of years that I've seen it, but it's absolutely 100% spot on, which is, that whole thing. It's like conspiracy theorists are like 37 and 0. Maybe it's time to apologize to your conspiracy theorist friend.
Yeah. I love like also the memes been going around. Like I've seen variations of it where somebody's just raging out like when all the conspiracy theories are proven true except for flat earthers.
Oh yeah,
They're the ones who can't catch
there's
a
a
break.
flat earther sitting there looking sad.
Yeah.
Like, what's my conspiracy?
It's Flat Earth. It's the Mothman. It's the fucking Bigfoot. There's a couple of them that have always been bullshit.
Hey man, Bigfoot's fucking real. Ask Yankee.
Look, Bigfoot was real 100,000 years ago. Like,
Yeah, when it was, what was it called? Anthropithecus or whatever the fuck
yeah,
it's called?
there was a thing that probably existed in this, but
They turn them into jerky.
They did in fact turn them into jerky.
I mean, that's when it's like 7 foot, 8 foot tall fucking gorillas walking around in the Pacific Northwest. And
I could see there being mammals that we don't know about.
we would find
You know
their
what I mean?
bones. We would find their
But-
fur. We would find their
But
poop.
not here, not where we have spread so far and wide, and there is almost I don't think in the continental United States that there is any plot of land we have not thoroughly fucking mapped. You know what I mean?
Can see it in like the depths of like the African like jungle, or maybe like the kind of deserty jungle area of like China, where it's like super dense and it's just hundreds and hundreds of miles of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, I would be like, okay, yeah, maybe there's shit out there that we haven't seen yet. Whatever, blah, 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 blah. That humans haven't fucking discovered some fucking, 3,000 acre plot of fucking land out there. Okay, yeah, I get that. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about places where fucking people actively fucking live and have lived and have mapped and have done all these things on, even the places where, it's not, exactly that populated. It's like, well, it is. Just because people don't live there doesn't mean we have not gone through and fucking discovered everything there is to discover there. So, yeah. Yep.
What do you think about the I wouldn't call them new discoveries because they haven't actually discovered anything, but they've used some sort of like new technology that can like look into ground radar type shit like better than they've ever been able to do before in Egypt.
Oh yeah, the pyramid shit.
And discovered perhaps that there are like caverns underneath the Great Pyramids that have never been explored before by modern.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at and again, that sonogram technology. That's not what they call it. I forget what they call it.
some sort of like space fucking particle that comes through from like supernovas, and I don't know what the fuck.
And well, but like, and I get that the pictures, I mean, they are what they are. But looking at, and I'm not talking about the pictures. Everybody's seen the pictures online that have been people fucked with AI and CGI and shit like that. But the actual real pictures that aren't nearly as good, because the biggest pictures I've seen floating around the internet are the ones that are like way too fucking clear and way too specific and show all this shit. It's like, no, that's not what they actually look like. But even the real ones, if you look at them, you're like, man, that's some man-made shit down there. Like, that's not, you know what I mean? Like, whatever that is that goes retardedly fucking deep is totally some fucking man-made shit.
Well, there's also the labyrinth. You know about the labyrinth?
I don't know. Refresh my memory. Maybe I do. I don't know.
So it's ironically, it's the same city that Indiana Jones was at, where they put the fucking, I forget the name of it. It starts with an S, but where they put the jewel on the rod and it shot the fucking laser down and told them where to dig.
Oh yeah. I don't remember the name.
In that same exact city, which actually exists in real life, like that, like they mentioned it in Indiana Jones, but it's actually a real place. Just outside of it, there are these multi-level underground caverns that were built by pre-dynastic Egyptian society, meaning before written language, before they had like a whole bunch of stuff. So like, for instance, like the Sphinx was built by pre-dynastic Egyptians. There's no record of it being built. There's no name on it of like, oh, this was Khufu or this was Tutankhamun that built this, right? Other things like the labyrinth underneath the earth, they know about now. They know that it existed. It's been in historical documents. People like thousands of years ago went down there and wrote about it and said, hey, this is more grand, this is bigger, this is more crazy than the pyramids themselves. Holy cow. And then if you fast forward to today, they built a fucking dam so that they could, have crops and stuff, and it raised the water level, the underground water table level, to the point where this is all underwater now. So they can't explore it. They know it's there. No one's ever been down there in modern times. Who knows what's down there? They've used ground penetrating that same shit and say, yeah, there's chambers that have gold inside of them down there, but we can't get to them. And like the local Egyptian government won't do anything about it. Like they won't, I don't know. They could do some stuff about the water levels and or do something. I don't know what they could do. Pump it out.
Yeah, Brian Ice Rays, as they say, the Sphinx was there when Egypt was a rainforest. Yeah, there's a lot of the Sphinx specifically, but I know they've come back and said, the pyramids too, like you were talking about, that essentially it's like there's so much evidence that there's no way the Egyptians, as we know them, were the ones that built that shit. Like there's no way.
Dude, they say they found it. Even they say oh yeah, this is all shit from before. We're just kind of like, these were our ancestors, and I'm
not getting into fucking aliens or any of that weird shit. I'm just saying the consensus from a lot of people and a lot of the evidence is that they were around before then. Now, who built them, how they built them, all that shit, I don't know, and I'm not making any claims or anything. But it was not them that built that shit.
All the oldest shit is the best shit. Like the biggest stones that they built stuff with, it's always the oldest stuff. And the newer stuff that you would think oh yeah, as time goes on, technology would improve. They wouldn't, be able to refine their techniques. But what you find in society after society, and it's not just Egypt, is that the newer stuff sucks. Like in Egypt, for instance, they have the pre-dynastic is the term, meaning before writing, that they don't have record of pre-dynastic times. vases that they made. So there's these like vases that are made out of stone that are machined like you made them on a lathe, that are like perfectly symmetrical, that, you know, are made of material that they don't know how you would, you know, lathe that, but they found a way to do it or something. Right? And they have like tens of thousands of these pots that they found and underneath, you know, in the pyramids, you know, because apparently the Egyptians found them and like coveted them and used them for stuff, and then tried to copy them and make them themselves. But the like copies that they made are just like fucking hand chiseled fucking bullshit. And the ones that are the pre-dynastic ones, like the ancient ones, are like perfect and smooth and polished and symmetrical and machined to precision. Just as an example.
Yeah. I know. There's so much about all this shit that we just don't know. And it's not that some of the stuff that we've learned couldn't be true if we found, you know, I mean, it's just the fact that we've just taken all this stuff just at face value. When it comes right down to it, most of this stuff, we have no actual proof that it is what, you know, what's been said about it for, you know, hundreds or thousands of fucking years. Especially when we know that people are fucking people. And motherfuckers, every country and you know, kingdom and empire, fucking, they lie to their own benefit if they think that's what they need to do. You got all these things that all these places throughout history, we got all these records. Oh yeah, we totally built that. We totally did that. Oh yeah, we were great. Oh yeah, look at all the, you know, all these writings, and that's all we have. That's all we have. We got the fucking writings of the stone tablets or the this or the that or whatever. You know, I think there's way, way, way more to human and world and the Earth's history than we will. I think more than we will ever fucking know, to be quite honest with you. More than we will ever fucking know. For as long as human beings are around, I think there is just going to be a lot of shit we're just never going to fucking know.
Well, and that's another thing, though, is like using that same ground penetrating radar, they can use it from satellites, basically, and it works all around the world. They can find all kinds of stuff that's like buried in the Amazon or somewhere in the Sahara Desert underneath the sand where they never even thought to look before. They can identify these spots that are like, hey, dig there and see what you find. And I guarantee you they're going to start finding shit like that, you know? And then not to mention, here's another one too. Like the more that they refine that kind of technology, the more that they'll be able to find shipwrecks, right? Because you can find like recent shipwrecks up to a couple thousand years old. You can find like, yeah, you can find like old fucking Viking shipwrecks sometimes, you know?
Isn't the oldest one we found was like 2,600 years old? Or was it older than that? I thought I had, I can't remember.
But one thing that the deep ocean does pretty good, because there's very little oxygen and sunlight down there, and then it gets covered in sediment, is it would preserve things like a 10,000-year-old shipwreck if you just knew where to look. And like bringing it back to the surface, yeah, it's gonna destroy it, but you could fucking definitely make some discoveries and study them at the bottom of the ocean. So that's another one that's exciting. And I think there's all kinds of things that we're gonna find out because of that, you know?
I hope so.
Just, you know, not right now. Gotta wait.
Well, and it also just kind of makes me wonder, like, some of this stuff, and that's the conspiratorial aspect to my mind, which obviously knowing you has contributed to. Made
You're welcome for that, by the way. You're very welcome for that.
Yeah. It's like, it makes me wonder how much of this stuff, if there are reasons why, you know, reasons why we may never know this stuff, because there's actively reasons why they would want to hide these types of things from us, this type of information from us, you know?
I never understood that one. Like, okay, like I can understand, like, I am the scientist who has had like already had my career. I've been a teacher for 40 years and I've taught every single student for the past 40 years that this is the truth, that this is the timeline. And when you come forward with information that contradicts the thing that I have taught for 40 years, I'm going to be very upset about it. And I'm going to attack you. And I'm going to say that you're a fraud. And I'm going to attack your information and your methods and your, everything about you. And I understand that because it's a personal thing to you. But I don't understand, like, I'm the government. And for some reason, I want to hide the fact that 10,000 years ago, people were doing things. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know. And that's where the conspiratorial aspect of it comes in, where it's like, if they're doing that, let's say it's true, that they are hiding stuff from us. If they're doing that, it's got to be a reason that would threaten them today. Which means, what the fuck do they know? Like, what the fuck is it that they don't want us to find out that would threaten their, I don't know, their power or something? You know what I mean?
No, I do, and I don't know what it would be, which is why it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But like the scientist, though, who's like, oh, I've been teaching for the past 50 years that Egypt's only 6,000 years old and everything was built in this period of time and blah, blah, blah. And then some guy's like, actually, it's older than the Ice Age. These, the Sphinx goes back to at least 12,800 years and was buried by water at a point.
Oh, did you get the super chat?
Oh, shit. Oh, Dr. Phil. What's up, Dr. Phil? Says, one of the theories of the pyramids was that the technology they used to build it was so commonplace that nobody even bothered to write it down. I can see that. Like, it was so commonplace to them at that time that they're like, oh, yeah. Oh, no, we just did it. And we just assumed everybody would fucking know. And then the fucking flood happened, which, by the way, I'm not talking biblical. There is ample evidence worldwide that we did experience a fucking flood all over the fucking world. That
it was of biblical proportions. Anyone who was alive who witnessed it at the time would have thought that the world was ending.
Oh, yeah. So, because it's been, I mean, the flood has been written about in, I mean, I know Chinese culture writes about the flood, Indonesian culture wrote about the flood, African cultures wrote about the flood. Like, it was, whatever happened, that flood did happen. Why, how, you want to talk about biblically and God and all that kind of stuff, and that's why it happened, whatever, doesn't matter. The point is not why it happened. The point is that it did fucking happen. And when it happened, it destroyed many, many civilizations and evidence of those civilizations and things that they were able to do, because there's no way it couldn't have done that.
Well, it's like that. I don't know if you guys ever know about the dude in Florida that built that like stone, like mega structure down there by himself, and multi-ton rocks. He could actually move them around like nothing.
I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, he uses like pivot points and pendulums.
This was a dude that he would never show how he moved it.
Well, the guy that I saw, he was like moving big ass rocks by like,
that was the engineer guy.
Putting them on a pivot point that was slightly off center, and then you like put weight down on the less weighted downside, and you can like swing the whole fucking rock around, and then you move the pivot point and you do it again, and you just kind of like walk.
I know the guy you're talking about exactly, but this is a different guy. That the one you're talking about, he's a retired engineer. He figured out how to move all this stuff, which is great to watch. He can move. He was moving his stuff like it's nothing. The way he figured his stuff out.
Or have you seen the Olmec heads? How they move those?
Probably have. Which one?
So they have a rounded bottom, like their feet are a little bit rounded, and they were told that the way that they moved them around before was they would tie ropes around like the top of them and have like two teams of dudes that just rock it back and forth, and they would literally walk these rocks around by rocking them back and forth and pivoting them as they do it, you know? Just using ropes. I mean,
and that's
however
cool,
they did
but
it is
talking
probably
about-
simple shit that
We're
we're
talking
just
about
like, oh,
20-ton rocks, then it becomes something completely different. Like moving a ton, a rock that weighs a ton, that's significant and amazing that you can do that. But you can see how that's doable. When you're talking about stones that weigh 20, 30, 40 tons.
some of them are 100 tons.
Yeah. Like
look at Machu Picchu or Pumu Punku in Peru, right? There's you can literally see where they got the rock from. It's at the top of the mountain across the way. And they took 100-ton rock from the top of the mountain across the way, down the mountain to the bottom, across a river, and then up fucking 2,000 feet of elevation up to the top of fucking Machu Picchu, and put a big ass rock there, and then did that 300 times. What the fuck, dude?
You ever think some of the workers were like, why couldn't we just build it over there where all the rocks are? Feels like a lot less trips.
Well, that's where your sweet potatoes come from.
Peru?
Yeah. Well, not Peru. Well, I guess Peru specifically, but from the Inca and Mayan cultures, that's what they were growing, was sweet potatoes. And they cultivated them for generations and generations and generations to make them what they are today.
Dr. Phil's got a great point. He says, I say this because it only took a generation to forget how to change a tire. No shit, by the way.
Jesus, look, I am not a handy person. I know very little about automotive. I can change a tire and change my oil. Some of the people who put the jack on the plastic fender actually scare me. I'm like, these people can vote.
Have you seen the chick who's putting she's like, I don't need no man, and then she puts windshield wiper fluid in her fucking oil.
A whole gallon of it.
I don't need no man.
I have to hope it was staged. It was a junker car that she didn't care about for the video. But man, I don't think so.
Well, and then it cuts to the guy changing the fucking oil. And he takes the drain plug out and blue stuff just comes out for a minute.
You have another super chat?
I got that one.
You already got that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I got both of them.
God damn it, Harvey, pay attention.
Well, I'm half paying attention too. If I was paying attention completely, could I be Harvey Birdman?
That's true. All right, I have to go take a piss, so I'm going to be right back.
I just thought about something.
Okay, everybody, bring it, show off your favorite firearm, and hold it.
Let's get Never Enough Ammo canceled.
Here's how to make an IE. But I just thought about something. Do you think Harvey Specter from Suits was named after Harvey Birdman?
Probably not, but it would be awesome if he was.
I have a feel I have a feeling the creator probably had that in the back of his mind.
I don't know what that's. I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's an Adult Swim cartoon. They took the classic Hanna-Barbera character Birdman and made him a bumbling, goofy attorney for Adult Swim.
I haven't watched Adult Swim's been a long time since I've seen Adult Swim. I used to like the Robot Chickens though; those were fun.
I don't even think I have Cartoon Network anymore. I noticed I tried to go to the channel and it's gone.
Have you seen how the Nickelodeon symbol looks like Epstein Island?
I have saw that.
Oh my god! Don't ruin Nickelodeon for me, man.
Well, okay, that orange blob. It's just there's just some weird shaped orange blob, and then you look at Epstein Island. It's the exact same shape.
Well, much abuse allegations that come out of like Nickelodeon and Disney's kid shows. It's not.
Oh, I know. The guy who made like Drake and Josh and iCarly is a total creep.
I think it goes back even farther though, even with you can't do it in television.
Okay, it's not the exact same shape. It is a little different.
That guy's probably the reason Ariana Grande has an eating disorder and is built like a toothpick.
It does kind of look like it, though. Oh, I wish I could screen share, but Matt's not here.
Yeah.
You should just learn how to remote access his computer. Dang it, freaking ants!
So here's Epstein Island, right? And here's Nickelodeon.
It's.
I think it's a stretch.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch because like the more oblong part in the top of the Nickelodeon should be the west, but then it has an extra arm, like so it doesn't line up correctly.
Like this one kind of looks more like it, but I don't know if that's
But is that actually the
island? I don't think it is.
Some unrelated island.
This is.
Yeah, I think that's
that looks different than this. So yeah, I don't think it is.
Wait a minute. That island kind of looks like the map from Call of Duty Warzone.
Sorry about your balls, bro.
God, man, I am so not looking forward to the next Call of Duty. I've not played like the last 3.
I've been playing fucking Fortnite because I'm gay. It's fun. Fortnite's fun.
Do you play build or no build?
No build.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I have a friend who
I just can't come back to it. I was there when it started and played it a lot. I can't go back. There's just too much at this point.
It's funny because like my son used to play a lot, and I was trying to get him to play with us, and he's like, "No, I don't know."
There is a new game coming out. It's called War Dogs. It's kind of like a light mill sim. Like it's if Battlefield was more intense, but it's not quite like Arma level, like super serious. And it's
God!
I think Matt's back from peeing. I don't know.
No, I have access to the clips. I still have access from last night's show.
Never let him know you have access. And then one day just start screwing with the stream.
Yeah.
You're making 13-year-old me excited. I used to think Rogue was pretty hot, the cartoon version.
Okay, I'm back.
It's funny how you can think a cartoon is hot when you're like 12.
Oh, God!
Yay.
Have you met Japan, Honda?
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, Jesus.
Oh,
you know, it's just like some fat, sweaty dude fucking drawing that shit. You know?
Like, oh God, I gotta draw the dudes bigger.
I'm gonna make that ass stick out. Yeah.
Elena says, "You guys need to play with me." Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys need to play WoW Classic with me. WoW? What World of Warcraft?
World of Warcraft. Yeah, they bought back Classic.
Never played World of Warcraft.
I played it for a little while. It's...
I'm not a MMO guy like that. That's just not me.
Well, I mean, you like go through quests together. Like, hey, we're gonna go like kill this fucking thing in this dungeon over here, and you know, everybody's got to gear up for it, and you get like a crew together. It's kind of like what's the name of the movie? Where they go and fight dragons and Dungeons and Dragons. There we go. Couldn't think of the first part.
Honor amongst thieves.
It's fun, but playing by yourself is gay. I don't think I could do that. You have to have friends who were into it.
Yeah, I never did the Warcraft thing.
You played the shit out of Skyrim, though. It's basically the same thing, but one player.
Yeah, I did play Skyrim a lot. So.
I mean, that's World of Warcraft without friends. Like, that's that's basically what World of Warcraft, but I like talking to my computer. Although whenever I played that game, I never, you're like, oh, I got to go to this place, and there'd be like fucking 3 paragraphs of text you got to read. Or you could just skip it and fucking figure shit out, and hopefully the thing pops up on the map where you got to go. Like, because that's the only way I'm going there.
Let's see. Dr. Phil says, chat is so informative. Didn't know the Epstein and Nickelodeon Islands looked alike until some pedos just pointed it out in this chat room. Too soon?
We're saying actually how that, like, we thought they did, but then you look it up and it's like, kind of not really.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon Island thing. Yeah, I've seen that before. They're just both shaped like a large fucking drop of cum on the floor, but not the same shape.
Jesus. I mean, you could have said Jell-O.
I could have.
Could have said any other liquid.
Milk,
orange juice,
water, like
dish detergent. Like,
nah, we're going with cum. Looks like a big splat of cum.
Like a
loogie. But that's the rumor, right? Is that's what all the sliming and shit was for, right?
God, hold up.
Or this crazy thing, it's a drop of paint.
Did you hear about cream cheese?
What is it? Cow cum? Like, I don't know. What about cream cheese?
So they were discussing eating the intestines of babies,
as one does,
and comparing it to cream cheese in flavor.
Who was discussing this?
Epstein files, something. I don't know. I'd look into that one.
Okay.
Here, let me look it up right now.
You should look that up right now.
I mean, if I'm going to say it, I might as well look it up so we can get the fucking facts about it rather than just being like, well, I don't know. Honda said some shit he wasn't sure about. I mean, seems legit to me. What do you mean you're unable to fucking pull that up, Brock? Try again.
Brock's like, I don't want to die.
This is too much. Too much.
Don't take me offline, boys.
Okay, specific email exchange was around 2009. Features an email thread with the subject line cream cheese baby. Epstein reportedly wrote something along the lines of, quote, it's kind of weird, something along the lines of, and then quoting, there are millions of babies, comma, very little good vegetable cream cheese. Likely a typo, whatever. Another part of it includes the line, LOL, I don't know if cream cheese and baby are on the same level.
Well, I'm convinced.
I don't know what that means, but that's kind of weird to be talking about cream cheese and babies. It's weird.
Good Lord. Brian Knight says, I think it was paint, but cum works. Ha ha ha. It does. I find cum works for a lot of things.
Splooge. If you're gonna splooge into this.
Oh God, hold up. I've got just the thing for that. Let me put this.
I don't need to see
Why
that.
does it- No, it's from my favorite band.
The splooge muffins?
Nah.
You have a fucking Dixie drinking cup?
No, why does my paste not work in the chat? Like when I try to like paste a link, it doesn't work.
I don't know.
That's very odd. Never mind. I can't show
Do
you.
it in the private chat. Can you do it in the private chat?
I did it in the private chat and it doesn't work. Like I try to do a link to Instagram and it just says Instagram. Interesting.
Here's what I'm watching right now.
I can't show you Cum Jug Man.
Do
What
we
is that?
see cum jug man?
What is that I just posted? In the private chat.
The Hubat.
That's right. Stick to what you're fucking watching The Hobbit.
The Habat. Yeah, me and my wife just did like a whole, like last month, we did a whole Lord of the Rings Hobbit fucking weekend fucking binge watch.
Dude, the first Hobbit movie is honestly one of my favorite movies.
The first Hobbit movie is good. The second one is not good, in my opinion. And the third one is great.
Third one is really good, too.
I love the third one.
It should have just been 2 movies, and they stretched out too little material out to try to make it 3 movies.
Yeah, they did. That's
Because
why
everything is a trilogy, right? Everything's got to be a trilogy.
Yeah.
Can't just have 2 movies. That's gay. We need 3. 3's the number. 4's too many, though. We can't have 4. Definitely not 4.
Hey, 4 doors, more whores.
All right, fucking. What was that kid's name? I can't remember right now.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Thank you. Yes. Like I heard that, I thought he was like clever, and then you hear him speak, and you're like, "Oh,
I'm sure
God bless your heart." Like, Jesus loves an idiot, and he's fucking walking proof.
That's the real chosen people, idiots.
Kind-hearted fucking retards. Like,
he made a lot of them, so that's the true chosen people.
it's not the Jews.
Unless you want to include them in.
There's a bunch of retards walking around like this was promised to me 3,000 years ago.
You know, my biggest thing about that is like, oh, this was promised. I was like, y'all got it, and then screwed it up for 400 years straight.
Lord of the Rings is better than The Hobbit, says Delina. I agree. I think Lord of the Rings in general is better than The Hobbit. I thanks to Honda forcing me to rewatch The Hobbit several years ago, I have come to really appreciate The Hobbit in a way I did not when I first watched it 15 fucking years ago or whenever the fuck it came out. However, I do still think Lord of the Rings is the better trilogy.
I don't know. I just like Hobbit better. Like the character development's better. The storyline is. I don't know. I get tired of like the epic, like, oh, world ending. Everything depends on this. Stories that every fucking goddamn thing comes out with. Endgame or you name it, bro. Like they can't just have like a story. And if they do, it's some fucking faggoty gay bullshit that fucking sucks. You know?
Yeah.
Sure. If you say so.
I agree a little bit. Like, I wonder if they made Lord of the Rings like a quintrilogy, like it was 5 movies, if it would have been better. Like, all 3 movies are great, but like you said, if you had more time to flesh things out, because there's a lot that happens in those 3 books.
And they do rush through it. Absolutely.
They totally rush through it because
there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense.
Like, dude, he would like one thing they rush through is the fact that between the first time Gandalf shows up in what's the fucking name of the Hobbit town?
Shire.
The Shire. The first time he shows up and the second time he shows up, almost 20 years have passed.
Yeah,
in the book.
Like
they don't talk about that in the movie. You think
literally
he just came right back.
Yeah, like they make it sound like the journey was like, oh, this is like a 6-week adventure. No, that took like literally years.
Yeah. Well, because the other thing was like I said, when Gandalf first shows up, so Gandalf shows up, and then that's before Bilbo even gives the ring to Frodo. Frodo lived with the ring in the Shire for like almost 20 years before Gandalf showed back up to take him to fucking destroy the ring. Like that's not talked about in the movies, that he had lived with the ring for 20 fucking years.
Well, that also with that explains why he mutated so much.
Yeah, like when he started using it, like it affected him so fast was because like he's been around it for so long.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
it had been
also Bilbo is the man. He fucking like saves everyone from the spiders, and he saves everyone from the elves, and he saves everyone from the trolls, and he saves everyone from the fucking like the whole fucking movie. Every movie, like the whole book, the whole like every step of the way. He ends up being the hero. He ends up being the key to figuring out the puzzle. He's, every step of the way. And then you look at fucking Frodo is just some fucking gay wad who can't fucking hold his shit together, who falls down and needs to be
Sam
saved
is the
continuously.
hero.
Sam Gam is the hero.
Yes.
And Sam carried the ring, by the way, for a little while too. I mean, he wasn't a bitch about it. And I also hate in the extended version how, like, at the end, they go, like, full homo between Sam and fucking Frodo.
Sam.
I think you watched a different version of Lord of the Rings. I don't remember that.
It was pretty
Lord
close
of
to homo.
Lord of the something other rings.
Lord of the Cock Rings, I think, is what you were
It's
watching.
what happens when you watch things on F movies. You get the wrong versions.
It's like that time when I watched like the End Game where there's this really graphic sex scene between Scarlet Witch and Captain Marvel, and I realized I downloaded the wrong movie.
God, I can't believe it took me 85 minutes to figure that out. But by God, I did download
It was
the
just
wrong
a
movie.
riveting story. It was
really fleshed out characters.
Yeah.
It was just.
The story really gripped you.
It was gripping something, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Frodo got fucked by a spider. Sam saved him. What are you gonna do about that?
Frodo was wearing the mithrils, so how'd he get stabbed?
Also true. Also true. And what did Bilbo do when he saw the spiders? He fucked the spiders, man.
Yeah, Bilbo's no bitch.
He don't play.
Bilbo's no
Actually,
spider.
Bacon agrees with me. He likes Hobbit better than Lord of the Rings. Oh, he's talking about the books. Well, I think J.R.R. Tolkien, when he wrote The Hobbit, he wrote that one for high schoolers. And when he wrote Lord of the Rings, he wrote that for college students. And when he wrote The Silmarillion,
He wrote that for some
PhDs.
post-grad students. Like level of reading, anyway.
And when they wrote the Rings of Power, they wrote it for like the special ed.
For retarded faggots.
They wrote that for the gender studies department.
Oh, what are we doing, fellers? Why is there so many dicks in this version? I think you're watching the wrong version. Or maybe the right version, depending on your point of view. I have no idea.
Dude, the mouth of Sauron is just some cocksucking whore, just taking in all the dicks.
It's a Glorio.
Damn it.
You think Shelob was worse than the spiders? I don't think Shelob was any... Like, she was fatter and older, but she moved a lot slower. And the spiders were fucking... They're pretty vicious, man. If it wasn't for the elves, they would have been fucked.
It's got a hairdryer.
Did you say a hand dryer?
It's a hairdryer.
You think... Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't put it past you to have like one of those hand dryers in your...
Look, man. I'm too good for fucking paper towels, all right?
Look,
First
dude,
you need hair.
I've actually considered one of those fancy Japanese toilets.
Is it the one with all the tentacles?
I mean, it does have a nice wand that comes out and gives you a little spruce.
Yeah, I feel like you're into that tentacle shit.
Is it warm water or is it cold?
It's warm.
Because if it's warm, that would be okay. If it's shooting cold water up there, I feel like that'd be a bit not okay.
Well, I feel like you gotta do like a spritz of cold to get you to clench, and then warm to actually clean you.
I just never like got past putting a bidet in my toilet because, like, I don't know. I just find it to be kind of gross.
My thing is like if you don't have that like fan that dries you, a bidet is stupid because you still have to use toilet paper.
So wait, you gotta just sit there and wait for a minute? Like it washes you like an automatic car wash and you just get on and put on your pants?
Yep.
Do you ever do like a test wipe to like see if it did a good job?
There's toilet paper available, but like yeah.
You wipe first, then you use the bidet.
No. It's just like a pressure washer.
I thought you just like got done pooping and you don't move. You just like press the button, and then it comes in like fucking. Does it clean your balls too? Like, does it do anything else?
I've always wondered, how do you calibrate that thing to aim at the right place?
Yeah, like what if you sit in a slightly different spot? You know,
Yeah,
from,
but what
like,
if you're just a bigger person? Like you're a 5'6" person, and then like a 6'2" person comes in. Like your butts don't line up at the same place.
Your butt still fills the hole, the seat, and they squirt the same. You got like a knob, it just as we're like the front.
No. If Hank Hill comes and uses the toilet, he's gonna have problems.
Which
I thought he had a narrow urethra.
He does, but he also has no ass.
Oh.
Like he has no glute muscles at all.
When I had my carpal tunnel surgery, I put one on in my bathroom because I couldn't use my hand.
You're just over there casting.
Oh, you're just too good to wipe, huh?
Yeah. I also grew up in the master bath. Like, actually had a dedicated bidet. It was hot and cold water.
Sometimes I have to poop 3 times.
You need some of them fucking wet wipes, man. Those things are great.
Problem is they're not flushable. Most of them aren't, at least.
Well, even the flushable ones are bad for your.
They're really not good. Really not flushable. Like that's kind of a
Well, okay, let's be clear here. If you're on city water, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, if you live in an apartment building, they're totally flushable.
Yeah.
Actually, they can get hung up in like the pipes.
Yeah, that's someone else's problem when you live in an apartment.
True.
If you're on septic, for the love, do not use them.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that shit on septic, but
They can actually get stuck in like the lips and the PVC pipe.
yeah, I've been stuck in the lips before. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Why do these chats always degrade so drastically?
What?
You know, me and Jolly had a great chat last night that, I mean, we talked about real shit. We talked about politics and guns and
Honda, I think he's blaming us.
like, and today it's just, I mean, it started off with some cool conspiracy shit, and now we're just talking about.
I tried, man. I don't know what the fuck you guys want to talk about poop for all the time.
Fucking
Every time I'm here, it's just like, hey, buttholes and poop and
Bilbo
fucking
being gay or something. I don't know.
fucking anime jack off fucking porn. Fucking tentacle porn. That's always Jolly. I always blame the tentacle porn on Jolly.
Yeah, I feel like it is his fault.
Yeah.
He's the
I have one.
hentai expert.
I got a conspiracy. It was this economist in Japan. That's what made me think about it. Back in the 80s. And he had this.
Had a great idea about tentacle porn. And, oh, what? Go ahead.
But no, he had this theory about how inflation was going to build and build and build and then crash out. And he could predict exactly when it was going to happen. You should Google it. Honda, I'm putting you on this. His name was Futanari. So Google Futanari inflation.
I feel like this is a trick.
Yeah, I'll right on that one.
Couldn't be farther from a trick.
I feel like this is I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but
I'm away from my computer right now. Why don't you Google it and then screen share what you find?
I feel like this is a trick.
I just can't get to my keyboard right now. Could you do it for me? And
Joe is correct.
No, sorry. I'm driving right now.
Dang it.
Jolly's completely correct. What he's saying.
You say Futanari?
Futanari.
Oh, Matt's not away from his keyboard. He's like,
no, I'm not looking that shit up because I don't.
No, that's why you're not. That's why you need to spell it.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you said because I'm like, I don't know what that word is, but I know it's not good. You know what I mean? Futanari?
You're putting an N in there. There's no N.
I thought this was what the fuck did you say then?
Futanari.
Futanari?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not looking this shit up, but
it really sounds like you're looking it up.
No.
It sounds like I'm not saying
proper
you are.
spellings in the private chat.
I don't need the proper spelling. I'm good.
Yeah.
Lord, Bunch of fucking Fruit Loop freaks out here in YouTube land.
I'm gonna ask Grok what it is.
Jesus Christ.
That would be funny. I actually do want to know Grok's response.
Yes.
Screen share it when you ask Grok. I want. Well, no, because Grok might put pictures. I don't know.
Make sure there's no pictures and then screen share.
Literally breaks down to futa, meaning two, and nari, meaning form or shape, meaning dual form or to be of two kinds or dual shape. Historically, it refers to hermaphroditism. In modern usage, especially in the 1990s onwards, futanari is almost exclusively refers to a genre or type of character in hentai.
Of course, Jolly knows about this.
An overall feminine, gynamorphic, female-appearing body, breast curvature, etc., but also with an extra part. What extra part is that, Jolly?
I don't know. I'm not the mathematician.
Well, they seem to have some sort of extra package going on.
Are you watching tranny porn? Is that what this is?
You know, you can. There'd be overlap. Is the unfortunate thing.
It's like
you don't sound too broken up about it, though.
Yeah, like I repeat myself. Like,
God, no, I found that on a meme one time. It was very similar to meatspin.com. Like, it's one of those like Google.
Yeah, he found it on a meme one time, guys.
I will find the thing. I swear. Oh God, how do I
You
Google
already
this?
found the thing.
Fake mathematician.
Look at him. God damn it.
Where's my enter key not work?
Lone Dragon in the chat says, I must have watched the wrong version. I thought his name was Dildo Faggins. I think that's the version Honda really likes.
I like the one where AOC is futanari. Can I get a futanari AOC? That'd be nice.
Has AOC gone trans? Ugh. Nah, she hadn't shot anybody up.
Woo!
I keep waiting to hear about a story of another trans shooting in fucking Tulsa.
Oh God.
How much does a Benelli M1 cost?
What are they, about 9-ish? I don't know.
I'm looking at like an old paper clipping from like the 1980s. They've got it for $343 in whatever year this was. How much for HK91?
No clue.
I think they'd be at least $1,200. It's $444 here. How about a P7?
Oh, P7s go for a good bit. Probably like, I don't know. Let's see.
In 1987 or whatever, it was $415.
It's a good price.
There, Matt. I messaged it to you on Discord. I told you it exists.
I don't need to see your tranny porn. Sorry. Stop trying to get me to watch your tranny porn.
Look at my direct message. I swear, it vindicates me. I'm innocent, Your Honor. Your Honor, you wasn't even there, so shut up.
Is this the music Leo made?
Yeah.
That's cool. I hope Leo's doing good. How's he doing?
I don't know, man. I send him links to these all the time. He never joins, so I hope he's doing okay.
I think he's tired of your racism, so you know.
That's probably what it is. Just all of rampant racism.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah. One of those things.
Can you believe that Rhode Island tranny who killed his fucking wife and son at a hockey game?
Mm-hmm.
What was so crazy about it, like when that came out, they're like, "Oh, see, it's another transgender person," and then it reversed real fast. Like, see, it wasn't, and now it's back to no, he was transgender.
Well, and then there was the one in Canada last week that was like they kept calling it a gun person. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, that's fucking retarded, bro.
The gun person. The gun person? Really?
Yep. Well, they don't want to inspire the next
to
one.
correct the shooter's pronouns.
Well, yeah, it's not about that shooter's pronouns. It's about the next shooter's pronouns.
Fucking gun people.
Iran says tall white space aliens control America.
So
I mean,
Trump's
they're not
an alien?
wrong.
Oh, I never told y'all. You know, a movie I went and saw the other day. It like kind of had a U.S. release.
Dude, we've been talking about the movies you watch, okay? So we get it.
Well, that was Hard Boiled, like the Hong Kong action movie.
Oh, I love that movie. That movie.
That movie was great.
John Woo, love that movie.
Uh-huh.
You never seen that before?
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, that's a fucking awesome movie.
It was great. Though every time now I watch a movie and I'm like, oh, this is so unrealistic. How did we get here? John Woo using every bullet available.
The thing I love about John Woo is, and he was the first person that I know of that did this, which is he actually like worked it into the action that that people had to reload, like they would run out of bullets. It was like the first. Those were like the first movies when I was watching John Woo movies, like Hard Boiled, where that was actually a thing where you would run out, where he like fucking shoot a shotgun until it was dry and then like fucking toss it, pick up something else, or fucking do a reload or whatever. Like, you know, back in the days when every action movie that was made here in the United States, they had like fucking, you know, Remington 870s that seemingly held 20 rounds in the fucking pump or some rack, you know, crazy ass shit. John Woo was doing movies where you could count the fucking rounds that were fired and it was accurate. It was cool. It was cool. His movies were the first movies I remember seeing actually do that. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, exactly, Practical Bacon. Herschel's shotgun.
Infinity shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
See, if you incorporated Time Lord technology into the shotgun,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, fucking A. Well, guys, it's time to wrap this one up for the evening. I'm gonna go watch some School Spirits.
some Finari.
I'm gonna go watch School Spirits with my wife. We got a couple more episodes to watch until we catch up. I promised her I'd be done with the chat by 10 o'clock. So it's about to be 10 o'clock. So it is time to wind this one down. And yeah, I guess that's it.
I had to think for a second. It's like, oh yeah, we're in the same time zone now.
Yeah, same time zone.
I just asked AI. Actually, this was Grok because I saw it was on Twitter. They asked fucking Chat GPT, who is a better person, George Floyd or Charlie Kirk?
Oh Lord! And what was your answer?
Well, Chat GPT said George Floyd.
Oh, fucking A.
And then I just did it on Grok, and it was like thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and writing a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, no, just give me an answer. And then it was thinking and thinking and thinking. I'm like, no, give me an answer. Just one word. George Floyd.
Wow. No bias there.
So the criminal who was a crook, drug addict, woman beater, was the better person.
Sorry to go out like that. Jesus. Yeah, we're about to end.
I don't think he cares.
Well, I meant on the chat.
Anyway. All right, fuckers. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's weekend. And we'll see you guys next time. Adios, amigos, and all that good shit. The Shibanometer depressures and the Batacat cares. And
Chuba Shabadabada pressure.
Yep. So, all right. Later, fuckers.